What up, guys? This is Cheevo Guides, back here again with another achievement guide. Today we're going to be focusing on NeonLore. This game is published and developed by Playstige Interactive. They just released a game called Frightens a few weeks ago, also another really easy 1000 gamer score. If you're interested in checking out another really easy game by them, I'll have a link down in the description below. Otherwise, this is their latest game. It's only $5.99, and on top of that, it's a super easy 15-minute completion or platinum trophy. Now this game is very short and straightforward. You simply can walk around this little town and you can read some lore about each of the characters in the town. Most of the achievements are simply for just going up to characters and then reading their lore. For example, when you first start off the game, you're going to find a woman to your left hand side. Her name is Lisa Ramirez. You want to go ahead and walk up to her and start scrolling through her lore. This is going to unlock the first achievement for Lisa Ramirez, worth 50 gamer score. Aside from walking up to the specific characters that unlock achievements, we do have 4 different puzzles, so we're gonna have to solve those puzzles, and I'm gonna be showing you guys exactly how to do that. We can easily get this done in about 15 minutes as long as you're using a guide. Now there's probably a handful of ways that you can do this, as the game opens up right away and you can basically access all the areas right away, so you could really go to these characters in any order. Obviously, I'm just going to show you guys the way that I did it, so just make sure to follow along with exactly where I'm going. I'll show you guys all of the characters that trigger achievements or trophies, as well as the 4 puzzles that we need to solve to be able to complete the game and get the 1000 gamer score or platinum trophy. And that's pretty much all you guys need to know in terms of getting this 1000 gamer score. Just make sure to follow along and interact with the same characters I do, as well as solve the 4 puzzles. Aside from that, again, the game's only $5.99. I'll have a link down in the description below as always if you're interested in picking it up. Other than that, I'm going to end most of the commentary right here. I'll make sure to jump in with any important information. For instance, I'll probably jump back into the commentary once we get to the different puzzles. But for now, just go ahead and follow along. Now, in this area, you want to make sure you interact with that person sitting down. He's going to unlock the Gamer Boy achievement worth another 50 gamer score. After that, you'll be able to interact with this monitor right here, and we're going to have our first puzzle. Basically, the way that this works is it's going to show us a description on the right hand side of the screen. Now what we need to do is find the matching description. Now there's 3 different columns that you can scroll through. You're gonna have to scroll through each of them until you find the matching description, and basically you need to do this 3 different times. Again, all you gotta do is match the description on the right hand side. So you're gonna scroll through the descriptions and click the one that matches 3 different times. Now one important thing to know, I played through this game 3 times, and every single time I played through, the puzzles were different, so I can't exactly give you the solutions for the puzzles, as the solutions are randomized. The best I could do is teach you how to solve the puzzles. That's going to unlock the Requiem for Existence achievement worth 100 gamer score. After that, we can go ahead and try to leave this area and move on to the next area. Alright, once we exit that building, we want to head straight to the south quarter. This is the next area we're going to access. Again, we could have accessed different areas, but this is just the path that I decided to take. Now we have one character we need to interact with in an effort to unlock an achievement, and it's actually right at the start right here on the left. You want to make sure you go to interact with this woman right here. Her name is Nicole Kawagami. It says that she's the paranoid journalist. You need to walk up to her and start scrolling through her lore to trigger the achievement. After that, we can go ahead and just head straight forward. And eventually you're going to reach a dead end in which you want to turn to your left, and you're going to see a entrance. It says enter. You simply just want to walk in there. Alright, once you get in here, you want to head over to the back of the lab, so we're just simply going to head over down to the other side of the room. Eventually, we're going to run into a character standing in front of some computers, and we're going to interact with them, read their lore, and we should unlock our next achievement. There we go. That's the ex-virologist, Amy Barnes. Again, you need to scroll through the lore to trigger the achievement. That's going to unlock her achievement worth another 100 gamer score. After that, we need to locate the monitor for the next puzzle, It's actually located near the exit to the right. So simply head over to the other side of the room and look towards the right. You're going to see the monitor right here. As long as you talked with the character, you should be able to access it. So go ahead and press A. And in this puzzle, it's basically a matching game. And we need to match each of the symbols. To make it a little more difficult on you, it does rotate every time you get it wrong, but it does not change the location of the symbols. So you just need to remember what symbols where, and it's just like that old card matching game where you flip over the cards and try to match the symbols. Same thing here. And eventually you're going to unlock an achievement for solving the second puzzle, and that should be worth an additional 100 gamer score. After that, we can go ahead and head towards the exit, and we need to head out of the south quarter. So we're going to go all the way back where we came from, and we're going to head to the next quarter, which I believe is going to be the north quarter. Alright, once you get back to the main area, aka the north quarter, we're going to turn around and we're going to find the east quarter to the right hand side. The east quarter is the next location we're going to access, so let's go ahead and head over there and we'll go ahead and unlock a few more achievements. Alright, so the next NPC that has an achievement or trophy related to them is going to be over here on the left hand side. They're going to be in a white shirt, so just look over here on the left. We want to go ahead and walk up to this character and read their lore. It's the Undercover Detective, Vanya. Go ahead and scroll through her lore, and eventually you'll unlock your next achievement or trophy related to the Undercover Detective, worth another 50 gamer score. Now, what we're going to go ahead and do is head over to the next area or next building that's basically going to have our next puzzle as well as next character achievement in it. So, we're going to go ahead and head all the way over to the end, and then we're going to head over to the left to the next entrance. Alright, once you get into the hallway, we're simply just going to follow it all the way down. We'll end up in a room with a bunch of TVs and a gentleman sitting on the couch. Once you get there, you need to talk to this guy for an achievement. Alright, here we go. Here's the next room with a puzzle in it. Before we can access the puzzle monitor, we need to go ahead and read the lore for this character. I think I referred to her as a gentleman earlier. It's actually a girl. Her name is Kim Dash, and you'll unlock an achievement after you interact and read her lore. After that, you want to go over to this monitor right here and solve the next puzzle. And basically what you gotta do is you just gotta press either down, up, left, or right when the symbol pops above that area. So as you can see, a symbol had popped up above down. So once it was hovering over down, I pressed down. And then once the left one lit up, I hit left, and then right, and then up. And basically you just want to hit the appropriate button once a symbol lights up in that area. And you're going to go ahead and do it 8 different times, and after you solve the puzzle, you'll end up unlocking the achievement called Binary Breach worth another 100 gamer score. After you get the achievement, we can go ahead and head back down the hallway, back where we came from. Ultimately, we need to head back over to the North Quarter. Alright, once we get back to the main area, aka the North Quarter, we're going to turn around and this time we're going to go to the West Quarter. It should be behind you on the left hand side. So just go ahead and head through there, and we're going to try to solve our final puzzle and meet our last few characters. Alright, so once you get here, you want to keep an eye out on your left. You're going to find a woman basically leaning against the wall. She has orangish hair, and you want to go ahead and walk up to her and read her lore. As you scroll through her lore, you're going to end up unlocking your next achievement or trophy for talking to her. She's the artist Kogomiko. That's going to unlock another achievement worth 50 gamer score. After that, we can go ahead and ignore everything else. We just want to go ahead and go up these stairs. Once we get up on the top of the stairs, we want to head to the next entrance, and same with the other areas. We're going to have one person we need to talk to before we can access the puzzle. That person will trigger the achievement, and then we'll get our last achievement after we solve the puzzle. So simply just follow along. We're going to see a door that says enter, and we want to walk inside of there. Alright, once you get inside of this apartment, you want to go ahead and talk to the gentleman sitting on the couch. His name is Drake of Vision. You're going to unlock an achievement after scrolling through his lore worth another 100 gamer score. At this point, we can go ahead and solve the final puzzle. It's going to be located on this monitor. And basically what we need to do is adjust the 6 areas around this circle so that we can go ahead and make a circle out of this electricity. And what you got to do is you got to go to each of these areas and rotate them. If the puzzle's looking too crazy or out of bounds, you can exit and go back in, and it will give you a different puzzle. And again, basically what you have to do is go to each of the 6 areas around the circle and adjust them until you basically have a circle of electricity. Once you get a perfect circle, you'll solve the puzzle and you'll unlock your final achievement or trophy. So just follow along, you'll see exactly how I went ahead and solved mine, and we'll go ahead and pop our final achievement. And just like that, guys, we should be unlocking our final achievement, giving us the full 1000 gamer score or platinum trophy. Let's just go ahead and double check. Yep, the guide shows 1000G out of 1000G. As always, I'd like to give a huge thank you to all of my Patreon subscribers. We just hit 16 patrons. I'd like to give a special shout out to everybody in the biggest fan club, including TimG84, AOJ, Kegger101, Kana25, Michael Bengsa, Curse Souls, and GamerTagNation.com. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe.